Hi, I'm Ron Amlin from the St. Louis Small Business Monthly. We're here at the St. Louis Business Expo, and I'm here with Fred Miller, who just wrote a great book, No Sweat Public Speaking. How are you today, Fred?
I'm good, Ron. Good to see you.
Good. Well, let's talk about the book. Well, why write a book about public speaking?
Well, a couple of reasons. First of all, and you're a great example of this, speaking opportunities are business opportunities. Speaking opportunities are career opportunities. So the perception of someone who speaks well is that they're an expert. Perception is reality. People like to deal with experts.
Yeah, well, definitely.
And it's most people's greatest fear. 75% of the population has a fear of public speaking.
Is it still, they would rather die than have public
Definitely. Definitely would rather die. And it holds a lot of people back in their careers because they may have a great work record, great education, but they can't communicate. So public speaking is just one of the greatest skills you can have.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's talk about some things people do wrong with public speaking. And you go through a lot of these points in the book. What are some mistakes people make when it comes to public
Well, they
speaking?
figure they can just wing it. They figure they can just take some notes, get up there and wing it.
I probably am part of that.
Well, I always like to say, if you're an athlete, do you just show up for the games?
Right.
Or if you're a musician, do you just show up for the concerts?
Right.
You got to practice. Practice, practice, practice. We were just talking before we went on air that Steve Jobs, weeks he will practice for a 30, 40-minute keynote presentation.
Yeah, definitely. Well, tell me some other things in the book that will be of interest to people.
Okay, there's basically two components to a speech. There's content and delivery. Content is the message. Mm-hmm. Delivery is presenting that message. Delivery trumps content. So you can have the greatest content in the world, but if you can't present that in a way that educates, entertains, and explains, it's not going to go anywhere. Now, on the delivery side, there's verbal and nonverbal. Nonverbal trumps verbal. So if I say, Ron, really enjoyed being with you here today.
Right.
You get the message. Yeah. So that's kind of the essence of it. And we go into how to develop, practice, and deliver those speeches.
That's fantastic. Now, you're doing some public speaking yourself, too. Were you always a very good public speaker?
No.
Are people born great public speakers?
I'm not. I think some people have that better than others, but a lot don't. Now one question I'm asked, and this ties in with what we're talking about. Some people say, I never have given presentations. I'm not doing them now. I have no intention of doing it.
Right.
Should have looked at the agenda and skipped this guy. Why am I here?
Right.
So a point we usually make is even if you never speak in front of a group, and you've probably found this, it improves your one-on-one.
Sure.
And we all speak one-on-one. Mm-hmm. We also spoke to the fact that it'll help your career. You always look for people who are good speakers for their career and if they're in business themselves. And the other thing, for most of us, it takes us out of our comfort zone. When we get out of our comfort zone, we make it larger. Right.
Well, that's true. And you can only grow from that. It helps you grow as a person.
Yeah.
Well, great. Tell me about the where you go from here with the book. You're right now promoting it?
I do it for the same reason people speak, credibility, to be seen as an expert.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for speaking opportunities. I do a lot of one-on-one coaching. I've coached pilots, doctors, lawyers. Just coached a young lady who's going to be in the Miss Missouri contest.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, very interesting. So somebody, what I say, if it's important, you may want to get some coaching. Also looking for workshops to do on it. But this is a good go-to book if you're looking for anything in terms of a speech coming up, what to look for, what to do.
Oh, definitely. And as you mentioned, even people who don't do organized speeches, if you work in an accounting firm and you have to present some ideas to 2 or 3 people, that's a presentation.
It is.
Even presenting an idea to your boss or asking for a raise, or those are all presentations you have to
Good point. There's internal and external communication. In fact, when I was in Toastmasters, I remember we got a call, and it was from a guy who was an accountant. He said, I'm an accountant. I'm really good sitting in my cubicle, crunching those figures. But my boss said if I'm ever going to make partner, I'm going to have to give presentations, internal and external.
Right.
Can you guys help me? So, well, you know yourself. You do speaking, and it a lot of good things to it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, wrapping this up, if people want to get a copy of the book or get in touch with you, what
NoSweatPublicSpeaking.com. Get in touch with me. You can buy the book there. Love to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you, Fred.